Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is Samuel. 2025 is going to be the year that everything changes for your music journey. Whether you've just picked up an instrument or you've hit a plateau, this year I'm going to help you unlock your inner pro musician. And in this video, I'll be giving you 3 keys to get started right now. But before I get into the 3 keys, I just want to tell you a short story of my musical transformation. So back when I was in school, my mother had actually taught me 4 different chords on the acoustic guitar, and at the time I was already learning keyboards, but guitar was the thing, and so I learned these 4 chords, and I used to play around with these 4 chords all the time. It was, if I remember correctly, G major, C major, D major, and E minor. These were the 4 basic chords that I learned on the acoustic guitar, and I used to play every song. I used to transpose every song and play it in the same key. And but everything changed when I started to play with my friends, because they knew these bar chords, they knew how to play these cool riffs, they knew how to play these melodies, and these things seemed so complicated to me, and I was amazed, yet I felt inadequate. And I realized that, hey, I love the acoustic guitar, I have a passion for it, but I'm not up to the level of these guys, and I want to be able to play with them. So what happened was, at the time, my mother and father had rented out an apartment in the same building due to some water issues, and it was a small apartment, and in this small bedroom I had kept an amp and an electric guitar that was actually given to me by a close family friend, and I had not had an electric guitar ever, and that was my first electric guitar. So I was completely wild about it, and I would start practicing a little after lunch, and I would end a little after sunset, and I would not know where the hours would go by, because I was so passionate, I was so focused on just getting those riffs down, just playing something. I would borrow discs, CDs from my friend Joe Satriani, Steve Vai's exercise, Paul Gilbert's exercise. I would ask some friends who were in Badlapur for tips and tricks, the pentatonic scale, and all these different things, and I would just try and play and put these pieces together, because at the time I did not have a guitar teacher. Now try and put these pieces together, and within 4 months I was able to play bar chords, I was able to play these cool riffs and melodies, and I was able to play with them. It was just the passion and the consistency that actually helped me achieve that. And trust me, your music dreams are closer than you think. So let's dive in. Key number 1 is to set clear goals. You have to set clear and achievable goals. Most people say things like, I would like to learn the guitar better, or I would like to play the piano more, but these are way too vague. You have to define it, and you have to be specific. For example, learn 5 new songs in the next 2 months, or learn a specific finger pattern, or a finger picking, or improvisation. But you need to be specific about your goal. Here's what I do with my students. I break down their goals into small weekly chunks. If the goal is too big, I would ask you to try and break it down. So there was a piece that I was doing. It was a very long piece by Snarky Puppy, and it required me to divide the piece up into many different sections. And what happened was, when I was doing it all at once, it felt very overwhelming. So when I divided it into these different sections, I was able to break it down and reach all the way to the end, which initially seemed like an impossible task. So let your goals be defined, be specific, and remember to write them down. Studies show that you're 42% more likely to achieve your goals just by writing them down. Right. Key number 2 is to build daily habits. Habits are your secret weapon. You will not be able to achieve your goals if you don't have good daily habits in place. And here's the truth. 10 minutes of focused practice every day beats 2 hours of chaotic practice once in a week. Set a fixed practice time, so it could be in the morning or the afternoon or the evening, and just stick to it every day, just 10 minutes. If you're struggling with consistency, then I would encourage you to try and attach your practice regimen to a habit that you're already doing, such as brushing your teeth or when you're having dinner. You can just practice for 10 minutes maybe before dinner or 10 minutes after brushing your teeth in the morning. That way you get the practice done and then you can start your day off. Make it easy, make it fun, and you'll be surprised the progress that you see in just 30 days. Key number 3 is embracing a growth mindset. Too many times I've heard people say, I am too old to learn, I am not talented, and to be honest, talent is overrated. What matters is just showing up at your instrument, doing the basic exercise, and just doing it consistently. And as you're doing it consistently, you'll just start to see progress over time. Some of my best students with no experience have gone on to play with bands, lead worship in church, and even compose songs of their own. The difference was that they believed they could improve and kept pushing forward. So in 2025, give yourself the permission to learn, make mistakes, but keep growing. And remember, every pro was once a beginner. Now it's your turn. What's your number one music goal for 2025? Drop it in the comments below and I will definitely reply with tips and tricks that can help you. This year, let's make music more than a hobby. Let's make it a lifestyle. I am going to be dropping videos every week, helping you through techniques, strategies, and giving you different various exercises to help you improve in your musicianship. So hit that subscribe button, click the bell notification to receive the updates. Keep practicing, keep creating, and let's make 2025 your best musical year. And I will see you in the next one.